Hey guys, and we are here for a little Cup of Joe with me and Will, and we are going to be streaming this Cup of Joe with you guys live on the Pilot TV, Player Connect app, pilotgames.com/Pilot TV, YouTube Live, as well as the Twitch app. Our channel name is MegaSota on both YouTube Live and Twitch, so hopefully you guys are checking in on those streams, and we'll shoot you out a lot of luck if you do check in on those streams. I did mention Pilot TVs, and we're always putting out more and more Pilot TVs out there, which is super exciting that you guys are watching us live. But we like to highlight the locations that get those brand new Pilot TVs.
Oh, yeah, and those locations are Forrester's Dugout, Quinny's Sports Bar and Grill, Casey's Saloon, Clarissa Muni, Municipal Liquor Store Millerville, Nelson's Riverside Sports Bar, American Legion St. Peter, the Bar Le Sueur, Mac Green Mill Bar, Henderson Roadhouse, Nelson's Belle Plaine, as well as Johann Sports Bar 2. Congratulations to all those locations getting those shiny new Pilot TVs, and we wish you guys a little bit of extra luck on all these games of bingo we got ahead of us today.
Definitely some exciting stuff there, seeing those locations get Pilot TVs. But we got some exciting players that won jackpots yesterday, and it was 2 jackpots that went out yesterday, meaning we've given out 31 jackpots over the last 7 days and 514 jackpots during this season 12.
Oh, yeah, that first of which went out to, let's see. It went out, that first jackpot went out to none other than Wobbly Punt over at Brian's Bar and Grill, taking home $867. Good job to you, Wobbly Punt.
Yeah, definitely an interesting player name right there.
Yeah,
you know?
someone must have had a bad kick recently.
Yeah, maybe on the Monday Night Football game. That might have been a bad kick
we
there.
might have seen a bad kick, and it was just like,
Yeah, I missed the Monday Night Football game, so I don't know exactly what happened. But I guess we can look it up real quick.
Oh, yeah, who knows? But next up on that jackpot list, while you're getting into that, we had Coach over at Birdie Golf taking home a massive jackpot. This one going out for $13,499. Good job to you, Coach, as well as Wobbly Punt. An interesting name on that first one.
Yes, definitely an interesting one. And it looks like the Pittsburgh ended up beating the Colts in a victory 24-17 on Monday night.
Wow.
Yeah, so definitely some interesting stuff there. So there might have been a wobbly pun out there.
Yeah.
But speaking of jackpots, since we gave out quite a few jackpots yesterday, we do have some jackpots that are going to be some very, very much so available for you guys. And the first one is Vikings Bingo jackpot that has $7,046. And you guys can take that home in 52 balls or less. Me and Will are going to have a lot of fun trying to give out that great prize.
Oh, yeah, right after that, running all the way from 1 to 4, and again from 4 all the way till 6, we'll be running our Game Day Bingo 50-cent cards. That major is kicking off the day at $6,462. You could take that home in 54 balls or less. Not only that, there's a minor jackpot that's out on the loose. It's currently sitting at $153, and you can take that home in 52 balls or less. But if that minor jackpot doesn't go on that first round, we'll be clicking up to 54 on that second game.
Yeah, you can't even win it at 52 or 54 balls or less.
Oh, yeah,
as that
due to that
major.
major.
Yeah, you have to win that major first before you have the shot at that minor jackpot. And as soon as it clicks over 56 balls or less, you'll be able to take that one home. But even after those games, you have some more great opportunities to take home some great prizes, like the Skull Bingo games that are going to be running from 6 all the way till 6:40, and then all the way from after our specialty night to 10 o'clock. And that Skull Bingo coverall is the highlight jackpot because it's sitting at $51,495. You could take home in 50 balls or less. Definitely some great stuff there.
Oh, yeah. But if you guys want to take home jackpots without watching that live bingo, you guys should check out our e-tabs. And we just released a new one that you guys should check out. This one's called Winter Poker Run. You guys can head on the trails on your snowmobile and collect cards at different pubs. You guys collect up to 5 cards and create your hand for the poker bonus round, and you guys can win some big prizes in that as well.
Yeah, definitely some cool stuff there. A little snowmobile action on a really fun e-tab game. So make sure you guys are checking out the newest e-tab game we just released. But it looks to be a very, very snowy day. You know, speaking of snowmobiles, over over in Eden Prairie, Minnesota today, as it's going to be cloudy with snow, a high of 28 degrees, winds northwest at 10 to 20 miles per hour with the chance of snow at 100%. And it's looking to be about 3 to 5 inches of snowfall today. So it is going to be a pretty snowy day for you guys over there in Eden Prairie, and it doesn't look like it's going to cool off heading into the nighttime.
Oh, yeah, it's going to be dropping about 10 degrees down to around 18 degrees for you guys with those cloudy skies sticking around. Those winds are going to be west to northwest at around 10 to 20 miles an hour with that snow dropping down. It looks like it's going to be about a 4% chance. So at least that snow will be, kind of going away a little bit.
Yeah, not nearly as much of that snow going to be out there. So hopefully, the roads can get cleared out and you can have a good time out there in Eden Prairie. But make sure you're conscientious about the snowfall. 3 to 5 inches expected throughout today. But we do have Vikings Bingo about to get started from 12 all the way till 1 today. And that's only 25 cents a card to have your hand at $7,446 that you could take home in 52 balls or less. That $7,000 is not the only thing you can win during that Vikings Bingo, as you can also take home points towards our lunchtime bingo standings, the Twiking Zone.
Oh, yeah, in that top 10, we have a couple races that we want to highlight. The first of which is between 8th place T-Bone, who's over at Poppers, currently sitting with 142,000 points, only about 6,000 points behind 7th place Tez, also over at Poppers, currently sitting with 148,000 points. Definitely a rivalry to watch out for.
Yes, it definitely is. Two at the same location, in-house rivalry for Poppers over there between T-Bone and Tez. But to continue on with some really nice races, we are actually going to just go over the entirety of the top 5 now, actually, because in 5th place, we got Simbob over at Corky's Bar Southaven with 223,000 points, only 7,000 points behind. 4th place, Loser Dave over at VFW Spring Lake Park with 230,000 points. And that's kind of the end of the races, the tight races that are in these standings. But Simbob and Loser Dave, definitely a big-time players that are always duking it out to try and be in those top parts of the standings. But in 3rd place, we got Nan at Corky's Bar Southaven with 264,000 points. 2nd place is Scrub Eye at VFW Blaine with 292,000 points. And that 1st place player is Mikey Wins over at the Floppy Crappie with 377,000 points.
Oh, yeah, good job to you, Mikey Wins. Always switching up locations. It's really fun.
Yeah, he does always like to be in a different location. Seems like every time his points get upped.
Oh, yeah, definitely some awesome stuff. But on the location side of things, we have a close race to watch out for in the back half. Starting off in 10th over at Lakefront Bar in La Center. They currently sit with 170,000 points, only about 5,000 points behind 9th place Devos over at Crystal, currently sitting with 175,000 points. Definitely one to watch out for.
Yeah, and even 8th place Halfley's Bar in Richmond isn't out of that race with Steve O's, as Steve O's is only 9,000 points behind Halfley's Bar in Richmond with 184,000 points. And as we know, locations, they can boost those points really quickly, as you can have multiple players playing during that lunchtime earning points for you. But on to some other races in these standings. There's not really that many super close races these standings. 7th place, we got Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards, 209,000 points, kind of in a land of their own. The only location in the 200,000 point club. 6th place is our place on 3rd and Barabo with 316,000 points. Trying to catch up to 5th place VFW Blaine with 345,000 points. But a big jump up for our place on 3rd is needed for them to catch up to VFW Blaine.
Oh, yeah, VFW Blaine currently sitting in 5th place with that 345,000 points. In 4th place with a crazy lead over 100,000 points, it's Poppers in Virginia with 456,000 points. With 490,000 points in 3rd, we have Corky's Bar Southaven in a commanding lead in 2nd with almost 100,000 point lead. It's American Legion Fridley with 586,000 points, and with another almost 100,000 point lead, it's 1st place VFW Spring Lake Park with 681,000 points, kind of starting to run away with it all.
Yeah, definitely some great stuff for those locations, killing it in that lunchtime bingo. So make sure you guys are coming out in just a little bit, as we'll be getting enrolled into a little bit of that Vikings bingo, where we have over $7,000 available just starting at 12 o'clock. But after 12 o'clock, you guys can get into some more live bingo. But if you want to take a break from that live bingo, you can check out our e-tabs. We have so many different fun e-tabs. Over 70 different charitable e-tab games that you can play anytime and win huge prizes up to $1,500. All games have small bets between 50 cents and $5 with awesome bonus and free play rounds in those games. You'll definitely want to check them out. And now, since we are coming to the tail end of November, let me think, what is something that is proper for the last what e-tab would you like to do some pumpkin smashing with?
Ooh, Van Gogh.
Van Gogh. Have Van Gogh with you?
Oh, yeah.
Smashing some pumpkins?
Exactly.
That
I think
seems
he'd
like
have a blast.
You think he'd be pretty good, and then he might like do a little art piece from it. And,
and then it'd be fun just watching it like launch out of the trebuchet with Starry Nights on a pumpkin.
Oh, that would be a very, very. See, you're thinking farther ahead than just the pumpkin smashing.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna go with smashing a pumpkin. I'm going to go with a little bit of Diesel Freaks. I think that's the easy one. They would just be fun to launch some pumpkins
They would
with.
have a blast with.
Yeah,
definitely.
they would do it. They would definitely do it right. I think it would also be funny to watch Make It Rain. Seeing all the founding fathers smash pumpkins. I think that would be another really, really funny one as well.
Monster Moolah is like a classic for that too. I feel like it's very fitting for it.
Yeah, any of the themed games as well, like Winter Wonderland.
Oh yeah.
You get the Mad Hatter chucking a pumpkin.
It'd be awesome.
Just Alice, that would be pretty funny as well. Yeah, definitely some good stuff there. So check out all the different e-tab games we have. So many fun different characters that you can choose from, as well as different game modes that can win you different prizes. But we have our own live bingo that we need to highlight, and running from 1 all the way till 4 o'clock. After that lunchtime bingo, you get unhosted game day bingo. It's only 50 cents a card to buy into these games, and you get a mega prize of $10,000 you can take home in 45 balls or less. A major prize of $6,462 you can take home in 54 balls or less. I mean, looking really good at 54 balls or less. And then that minor prize sitting at $153 you can take home in 52 balls or less. And that minor prize can't even go out until 3 games in, unless you win that 54 ball or less prize in the first game. Then the minor prize has a shot at going out in the second game. But until it gets that ball count gets over what the major prize is at, you will not be able to take home the minor. You'll only be able to take home the major. So it should be some fun stuff during that game day bingo, as those prizes are so big. But even after that, if any of those prizes don't go out during that time, we'll have more opportunities to give them out during a great happy hour bingo.
Oh yeah, that happy hour starts off with that first game of Lucky 4 bingo right at 4 o'clock, where you guys get to take a chance at over $48,335. But not to worry, if you guys are unable to get that jackpot at that 4 o'clock time, after 23 more games of game day bingo, those 50-cent cards, you guys will be getting a second shot at that Lucky 4 right at 6 o'clock, where you guys get a chance at that same $48,000 jackpot. But after that, running from 6 all the way till 6:40, and again from about 8:30 all the way till 10, you guys will be getting into a little bit of Skull Bingo $1 action, where you guys get a chance at a line prize. You guys can take home in 10 balls or less. It's currently sitting at $87. Large frame prize at $641. You guys can always take home in 43 balls or less, and that coverall prize at $51,495. And you guys can always take that home in 50 balls or less.
Yeah, definitely some great stuff in that Skull Bingo, as all those prizes are looking fantastic, especially that $51,000 coverall.
Oh yeah.
But MegaSota Game Night's happening tonight, interrupting that Skull Bingo, which we are super excited because that is the biggest gaming night of the entire week. Tony and Nikki are going to bring to you guys a bunch of PGL live action games, and they're going to be giving out some great prizes along with it. Like their grand finale, Jackpot Jungle, $53,943 available on that Jackpot Jungle coverall. And last week we had so many people trying to win it the Must Go coverall prize made it on our jackpot list, as it was at like $1,200.
Yeah, it was like $1,200, $1,300.
Yeah, it was an absolutely massive Must Go jackpot.
Oh, yeah.
And so even if you don't take home the $53,000, you'll probably be taking home a jackpot if you win that coverall. So always awesome stuff for the biggest gaming night of the week, MegaSota game night. But tomorrow night is actually going to be another specialty night where me and Will get to have some hosting fun, and that's a Wild Wednesday. Runs from 7 to 9 every single Wednesday. Do you have a favorite game from that Wild Wednesday?
Ooh, Top Dog.
Top Dog. I'm going to go with whatever game is the high-low game, because we switch up the high-low game all the time.
Are always the best.
And so, best players in the state get some wins. The worst players in the state get some wins. I think that's always the great one, as well as our great grand finale games, which are always some of my favorites. A Wipeout, Blackout, where you have 3 different progressives available in that game, and it's always super fun to try and give out those prizes.
Oh, yeah. But if that isn't the specialty nights you guys happen to want to go for, and you guys just want to support our Vikings, we have a Vikings game day where you guys can play a bunch of Vikings teams games without earning any of those PGL points. And you guys need to come out this upcoming Sunday at 12 o'clock. It's definitely going to be a very fun game. So make sure you guys are out there supporting those Vikings.
Yeah, we're definitely super excited about that great Vikings game day. And if you guys want to earn PGL points, though, on those on tonight, MegaSota game night, tomorrow night, Wild Wednesday, or if you just want to sign into the Player Connect app and play the sports link on those e-tip boards and fill out those squares so that you can get some PGL points on that Vikings game day, all you got to do is sign up at pgl.world and become a member of our league. PGL players compete for points and have access to insider information, including a monthly newsletter that has a bunch of great information in it. So hopefully you guys are getting signed up today and having a lot. And we love to highlight some of those players that get signed up at that pgl.world.
Oh, yeah. The first of which we got Davey. Next up is Digger. Next up is SA Jump, Rosebud, Dirty Curd, the 2220, Dog, Butch, Lisa F79, Brad 6, Thick Smoke, and Mike M. Congratulations to all those players getting signed up at the PGL, and we can't wait to hopefully see you guys get on those elusive PGL standings.
Oh yeah, those PGL standings have been chaotic recently, as moving into 10th place, we had Keith at Billy's Rockford with 905,000 points. Moving up from 9th into 8th, we got Sarah Honey at VFW Austin with 1,004,000 points, bumping back Nixon at VFW Roseville with 983,000 points. Also moving up in these standings from 4th into 3rd, we got Sloppy over at Malone's Bar and Grill with 1,178,000 points, passing up to Voided over at the Roadside with 1,142,000 points. Devoided now in 4th place. But our top 2 players sit like this. 2nd place is Chapster over at Moe's with 1,229,000 points. And in 1st place, we got Forget You D over at VFW Austin with 1,577,000 points. Really killing it so far this season. There's a lot of close races in these PGL standings. What player are you looking out for coming into tonight?
Ooh, I'm going to be looking out for 9th place Nixon, just shy of that 1 million point club.
Ooh, that's a great prediction right there. I'd be expecting Nixon to be in that 1 million point club, but I'll one-up you, and I say the entire player side of the top 10 are all going to be in the 1 million point club when we come in tomorrow for a PGL update. But let's talk about what happened in our location side of the standings just last week.
Oh, yeah. Moving up into these standings from 9th, actually getting pushed back into 9th from 8th, is Corner Bar and Grill Winstead with 2,916,000 points. Jumping in from unranked all the way into 10th is Clancy's on Island Lake with 2,717,000 points. In 8th place, previously in 9th, jumping forward, it's VFW Austin with 2,931,000 points. 7th place, getting pushed back from 6th, is Mabel Liquor Store with 2,988,000 points. Getting into the 3 million point club from 7th all the way into 6th now, it's LJ's in Meltona with 3,004,000 points. Moving back from 3rd into 4th, it's VFW Northfield with 3,838,000 points. From 3rd into 2nd, it's Fernie Buffalo with 3,887,000 points. Jumping from 4th into 2nd, it's Poppers in Virginia with 4,047,000 points. And in 1st, we got Howie Sports Bar and Grill in that 5 million point club with 5,341,000 points.
Yeah, good job to all those locations and players killing it during those PGL nights. And if you guys want to stay up to date on those specialty nights, go and give us a like and follow on our Facebook page. All you got to do is search up Pilot Games and you'll see our logo. Then you'll be able to see weekly bingo schedules, event details, reminders, reminders, big progressive player pictures, as well as a website link, which is our link tree, has links to bar locations, our other socials, and pretty much everything you need to find about Pilot Games is right there on that Facebook page. So hopefully you guys check it out.
Oh, yeah. But we just have 10 minutes left until you guys are getting enrolled into a little bit of Vikings bingo. So we have our player spotlight for you guys. We're currently spotlighting Spen, who was playing over at the River City Extreme when they took home a jackpot of $56,909. And everyone who supports the River City Extreme supports the awesome charity, the Community Charities of Minnesota and Peters. Their mission is to provide benefits to youth, disabled persons, and other charitable actions. Definitely a ton of fun. So make sure you keep in mind that whenever you guys are playing Pilot Games, your community wins.
Our mission is to serve the community. Pilot Games has given us the opportunity to provide those resources and so forth that we need to our schools, to our fire department, to our library, to organizations that help the hungry. All of those are all made possible by the Pilot Games organization.
There it is. 53 balls.
we're at the Ledge Amphitheater in White Park, Minnesota.
I saw the Blues Brothers 2 years ago with these guys.
Blues Brothers 2 years ago was a lot of fun. Prior to that, it was the Beach Boys, and with John Stamos, it was awesome.
I have never been to a PyCon event before. This is my first time, and I am loving it.
Yeah, this is incredible. We pulled in, parked, got some free beers, amazing free food.
Famous days!
Hey everyone, Famous Dave here, smoking up the best ribs in America.
Having a great time so far. We got a picture with John Randall. It's pretty awesome.
John Randall is like my favorite.
Skol, 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 baby!
Really cool seeing John Kriesel. Really cool listening to him talking his story.
This is my first PyCon, and I've had a blast.
Willie is my favorite.
I'm excited for Willie Nelson.
I grew up listening to Willie Nelson my whole life.
Willie Nelson.
Willie Nelson. Have a really nice day!
The entertainment, the people watching, cocktails, t-shirts, drink and eat and be with everybody.
Fabulous experience.
Either way, I don't know why you would miss this. That's all I gotta say.
He said we're making sure to come every year.
Get your butt here, man. Get your butt here.
Come on, let's get stinking rich. Smell you later.
Smells like money.
Five free plays awarded. That smells wild. It doesn't get any better than that.
Smells like a big one.
Hey guys, and we're here for a little bit of Vikings bingo. We got some great prizes on the line as we got $7,115 available in this very first game, as we're going to be streaming this game for you guys live on the Pilot TV. Player Connect out, pilotgames.com/PilotTV, YouTube Live, as well as the Twitch app. Our channel name is MegaSota on both YouTube Live and Twitch. But as we're getting into this very first game, we do have a lion prize of $8, a large M of $8, and a $7,099 coverall prize that you got to win in 52 balls or less.
Oh yeah, we also have been sending out a bunch of Pilot TVs to a bunch of new locations, and here are the locations that are just getting them installed recently. We got Forrester's Dugout, Queenie Sports Bar and Grill, Casey's Saloon, Clarissa Muni, Municipal Liquor Store Millerville, Nelson's Riverside Bar, American Legion St. Peter, The Bar Le Sueur, Mac Green Mill Bar, Henderson Roadhouse, Nelson's Belle Plaine, as well as Johann Sports Bar 2. Congratulations to all those locations getting those shiny new Pilot TVs. But we do have a winner with Mikey Wins over at Steve-O's, taking home that line prize of $8, getting us ready for that large M of $8.
Definitely some awesome stuff as we are now working on that $8 large M and a $7,099 coverall. DJW and Kirby 5 balls away. You a big Kirby fan?
Of course I'm a big Kirby fan. Everyone's favorite pink ball.
Yes, definitely. Awesome.
Also, it hits very well on Super Smash Bros.
It definitely. I love a good Kirby on Super Smash Bros. I feel like I'm one of the only ones in our friend group, though, that will normally play Kirby.
Oh, yeah. I feel like I like Kirby for the ability to just bring players in and they just like throw them out over the ledge. But King DDD can do it with like size as well.
Yeah, he does it better. He does do it better.
He's stocky.
But I like stealing someone else's moves and
their abilities.
And then using it against them.
Oh yeah, it's always really cool when they give you like the little hat or something.
Yes,
too.
It's great. It's great.
Yeah.
I love Kirby. But we are now we're still working on that $9 large M as we got players 3 balls away, and we're trying to see if we can get this one out of here. But you talked about the great bars that got those Pilot TVs.
Oh, yeah.
But we haven't talked about the jackpots that went out just yesterday, as we've given out 31 jackpots over the last 7 days and 514 jackpots during this season 12, and 2 of them went out just yesterday.
Oh yeah, the first of which went out to Wobbly Punt over at Brian's Bar and Grill, taking home $867. And that next jackpot went out to Coach over at Birdie Golf, taking home a massive jackpot of $13,499. Good job to you, Coach, as well as Wobbly Punt. But we do have Mikey Wins getting that double win over at Steve-O's, taking home $8 on that large M, as well as we have officially clicked on over to a $12 must-go coverall prize with a couple players only one ball away. Definitely some awesome stuff. And there we go. We got Mikey Wins with the hat trick, as well as Canada over at Fisher Corner Bar, as well as I Am Good over at Scarta's Bar. Those three will be splitting up that $12 must-go coverall. Mikey Wins getting the hat trick, though, but not unassisted.
Yeah, definitely some awesome stuff there. Getting a bunch of winners in this game, but that jackpot is growing and rolling into this game number 2 of Vikings Bingo. So hopefully you guys are getting enrolled and press and play to try and take home some of these really, really great prizes that we have available for you. But as you are getting enrolled, we have a great E-Tab game that we need to highlight for you guys. And did we highlight both of our jackpots, though?
Yes, we have.
We did. Okay, just making sure, as I've been trying to figure out, because I want to be able to show off some messages with you guys.
Oh, yeah.
As we were able to do that during our great charity event where we had John Randall and everything. We were able to show off some of those chats.
It was really cool.
And I want to be able to do that once again. And so I'm trying to figure out how to do that for you guys so that we can always have your guys' messages being shown off on the broadcast, which should be an option very, very soon. But maybe even later today it could be an option.
Hopefully so.
But we do have a new E-Tab game we need to highlight, and that is Winter Poker Run. You guys can head to the trails with those snowmobiles and go to different pubs and collect up poker cards. If you collect up the correct 5 cards to create a great hand in the poker bonus, you'll be taking home some big prizes.
Oh yeah, definitely some awesome stuff. And if you guys want to see a preview of that E-Tab game, go give us a like and follow on our Facebook page. You just have to search up Pilot Games and you'll see our logo. That way you'll also be able to see weekly bingo schedules, event details and reminders, big progressives, player pictures, and much more. You guys can also click on our website link on our Facebook page to see our link tree that has links to bar locations, all of our social media, and so much more.
Yeah, that Facebook page is a great place to be able to find those awesome just details about all the games that we are playing here at Pilot Games. And if there's new games that are coming to your guys' iPads really, really soon, like we'll post little previews of that, like those games before they hit your iPads, like Winter Poker Run.
Oh, yeah.
Do you have a favorite of the newest E-Tab games that have been released recently?
This year?
This year. Yeah, we'll do this year.
But recently I'll have to go with Van Gogh Dough. I
Van
haven't
Gogh
gotten to see too
Dough.
much of Winter Poker Run, but usually when it's a new one, it kind of jumps up to the top.
Yeah,
for me
this is
for a while.
your first full year at Pilot. You're about to go around on a one year
One
here.
full rotation
One
around the
full
sun.
year around Pilot, and so your favorite one so far being released is going to be that
Van Gogh Dough.
Van Gogh Dough. I'm a super big fan of Van Gogh, so I understand that as well.
It's so cool, like the concept, being able to see all the art and everything in the auction's pretty cool.
I'm going to go with the first one we released in 2022, and that was Roaring 20s. It had the time travel theme. The bonus rounds were extra time travel.
I remember when I first got to talk about that when it first got released.
Yes.
I was like, oh, this is so cool. Time travel? It was awesome.
Roaring 20s. That's got to be one of my favorites that we've released this year. Well, make sure you guys are checking out all those different E-Tabs and previews of those E-Tabs on our Facebook page. But we got live bingo that runs all day, every single day, and getting started right at 12 o'clock. You guys play what you're playing right now, Vikings Bingo. We run this all the way till 1 o'clock while we try and give out this $7,140 jackpot.
Oh, yeah. But after this Vikings Bingo that runs from 12 all the way till 1 o'clock, we get into our Game Day Bingo 50-cent cards that run from 1 all the way till 4, and again from 4 all the way till 6. During those times, you guys will be going after a minor jackpot, kicking off the day at $153. You guys could take home in 52 balls or less. But if you guys hit it on that first and second game, you guys will be taking home that major that's currently sitting at $6,462, and that's because it's sitting at 54 balls or less to take home. In the background, sitting ominously, we have that mega jackpot of $10,000. You guys can take home in 45 balls or less. It's definitely a ton of fun and the perfect run-up for that happy hour stream. Before we talk about that happy hour, we got Mikey Wins taking home another line prize over at Steve-O's, taking home $8, getting us ready for that $8 large M.
Oh, yeah, but you started to talk about that happy hour, and that happy hour gets bracketed by two great games of Lucky for Bingo. $48,335 are available in that first game of Lucky for Bingo, and if we don't give it out at 4 o'clock, it will only be larger as you have another opportunity at 6 p.m. But in between those games of Lucky for Bingo, you'll get more opportunities at Game Day Bingo from 4 all the way till 6, 23 games to be exact, where if any of those prizes didn't go out during the 1 to 4 time of Game Day Bingo, you'll have more opportunities at taking home those great prizes. But even after that, we have great prizes on the line, as School Bingo has some great prizes, as that's going to be run from 6 to 6:40 and then about 8:30 all the way till 10 o'clock tonight. And it has a line prize of $87 that you could take home in 10 balls or less, a large frame of $641 you could take home in 43 balls or less, and a coverall of $51,495 you could take home in 50 balls or less.
Oh yeah, but we do have a winner on this large M, as we have Loser Dave over at VFW Spring Lake Park, taking home $8 on that large M, as we have a couple players 3 balls away, as we are about to click over on this jackpot. Let's see, and we will be clicking on over to a $12 Musco coverall. We got Mikey Wins only 1 ball away, so hopefully we'll be able to hand this coverall out soon.
Yeah, we are definitely hoping to be able to give out some nice prizes in this upcoming game, as I mean $7,000 is always super exciting to be able to give out. But we got a really fun specialty night tonight that has a huge jackpot on the line.
Oh yeah, and that's our MegaSota game night. It starts off for you guys at 6:40 every single Tuesday, with Tony and Nikki taking the helm, leading you guys through a ton of PGA